Hello and welcome everyone. Ragnarok here with a fairly short recap of the stream that we did the other day playing as Eltharion. So this is part one, just sort of a recap. So basically the situation, the goal going into the stream was to secure our home two provinces of Toryaris. And so we secured this province. We basically started out here. This campaign is a little bit unique. We started it on turn 2, which was after my Eltharion Blitz campaign. So if you'd like to check out the Blitz, I'll leave a link at the end of the video, and you can take a look at the Blitz and see how that all turned out. However, it's not for the faint of heart, and it's, you know, like 10 hours of pure grind basically. But yeah, this is picking up right after the Blitz, right after my first initial attempt. I was only really successful after my third attempt on the Blitz, or, you know, even still, it's sort of only partial success. But anyway, if you guys are interested in seeing how I was able to attempt this Blitz in 2 turns, yeah, follow the link so you can check all of that out. But yeah, we started the stream on turn 2. Eltharion and company were out here with the remnants of his army after the fight with Grom the Paunch, and essentially this settlement was still under Greenskin's control. So that was our first target. Took this, we captured this, and then we moved around this way somewhat hesitantly because we're still recruiting troops and still recovering our casualties, our losses. And then we fought a vampire coast army in this region here. We sort of caught them in force march because we were standing in ambush stance and they couldn't see us. Took this settlement, came down this way, and I believe we took this settlement first, and then from the Greenskins, this was also held by the Greenskins, and then we moved into this province to consolidate it here. So consolidated this province. That was the goal for the campaign. We had to mop up a little bit of the Vampire Coast and a couple rebellions here and there, but essentially we had a period of rebuilding and just building up our infrastructure and restructuring our armies. And then we moved down this way and captured Sartosa. So that's where we finished off things from there, and that was essentially the stream. So a number of battles here. I'm gonna try and play them in their entirety. This is still, even though this is sort of like a highlight reel recap of this stream, it's still gonna be about an hour long, probably a little bit longer, because we had a lot of battles. I think I've got highlights from 9 of them. And I mean, there were a few more on the actual stream that we fought, but I forgot to save a couple of them, and a couple of them were just sort of like meaningless battles, and auto-resolved a handful of battles as well. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and I hope this sort of thing is a success, because I want to, you know, try and promote the streams a little bit. And for anyone who misses the stream, I want to give you the opportunity to get caught up in more of a condensed fashion. So we'll be streaming this again very soon, probably shortly after this video airs. I'll probably start the stream up again, and yeah, we'll have some fun.
It will be done. The winds turn against us. For duty. They're using magic without fail.
Get ready to make your moves, sir.
Eltharion!
It's been a little while since I played Eltharion, so we'll take a little getting used to doing the whole. Oh, careful, Roach. Those guns can do some damage. And caught the edge of them there a little bit. Keep moving around. I want you to get to those gunnery mobs. Guy's just shut them down and just keep them occupied. Losing track of the lions. Anyway, everything is going pretty good so far. Where's the Lord? Okay, the Lord is right there.
I'm waiting.
Alright, I forgot we got this. Get back, get back. Oh, I did not get back in time. Kill those guys. Alright, I think it's just... Oh, son of a bitch. Look at this. Fuck's sake. I didn't even notice this guy get in there.
It shall be done. Understood. We will obey.
Guys, just back up a little bit. Let's just shoot him to there. It's just really this unit and their lord that needs to be broken. Let's bring the lions around. Come in here.
Eltharion, Lawmaster.
Is this guy undead or is he human? Looks like he's undead. Yeah. Alright, we just have to be careful here because once his life starts to drop, it'll drop really, really quick. Between the three of you, should be able to take him down.
Show no fear.
Oh shit. Damn it! Son of a bitch. I was worried about this unit shooting at us and I got distracted there. I just missed him. That's... Oh, son of a bitch! Ah, fuck. Actually, okay. I want to actually, Oh man, one of my favorite movies all time. There's, I think it's a Guy Ritchie film. He did it before Snatch, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, and there is a there's a scene in it where one of the characters, like they're like in the middle of like robbing someone, like, or something, the main characters, and they one of the guys like goes to brew a tea and they're like, what the fuck are you doing? When the, you know, like he's like, what, I can't go to war without having a cup of tea. Totally ridiculous. But yeah, if you haven't seen Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, freaking awesome movie. I think it's better than Snatch in some ways. Yeah, really good, but very similar to Snatch. I actually watched Guy Ritchie's one of Guy Ritchie's newer films, The Gentleman, which I really enjoyed, but I felt like the ending was a little bit lacking. Like, not necessarily lacking, but like the ending was good, but I didn't think it was quite as good as some of his other films. Oh wait, Margaret hears this. We'll have jolly mellow tea party with biscuits. Still like Pepsi or cola, that's my vice. Yeah, I don't mind Pepsi and cola either. I do still enjoy having those from time to time. I just more recently started drinking those again. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like, it's nothing better with a burger or with some pizza, or, you know, after a long night of drinking, either like the next morning or the night of. The Pepsi Cola definitely is nice, but yeah. Anyway, so weird. 20 minutes ago, some other friends recommended me to watch Gentlemen Out of Nowhere. Where'd you mention that movie? Yeah, it was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. A lot of really great actors in it too. Hugh Grant is in it. Colin Farrell. What's the guy that's Tom Hardy, the guy that plays Bane. He's in it. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll just mess around these archers a bit while they're moving up, and then that'll give us they'll be separated a little bit. Who else is in it? Matthew McConaughey is in it as well. Anyway, that should be good for now. They'll be slow to get over here. We're definitely going to need to deal with those trolls. Let's move up a bit. Something with you. Who are you shooting at right now? Their lord. Don't worry about him. Shoot at the fucking something else. Don't shoot at the lord. God damn it. You guys are gonna have to hold them off there. Alright, we're gonna. Ooh, shit. Those. Ready. Let's just get in there with you. Son of a bitch. Alright, come on, catch them. There's two of them here. Son of a bitch. I didn't even realize that. Come on, finish them off. Finish him off. You can do it. Alright, I think we got him. Yeah. You guys pull back. He's also got that too that we can use. And you actually start running some of these guys down. Make sure they don't come back. Now the archers are coming up. Alright, take a bit of beating on the spears and whatnot, but I think it's going pretty well. They're all about to break. I just can't eat meals with just water. I need to drink, and I don't like alcohol or coffee or tea, anything else. And I do like my fruit sugar drinks. Yeah, they are pretty sweet, man. Yeah, I'm the same way. I mean, like, yeah, I like to have something to drink, whether it's juice or cola or something. I am a big fan of beer. Since I was little, I've always loved beer quite a bit. So I do like to have beer with food, or actually, technically, I don't like to drink my beer without food. I guess it's more. I don't know. I like to have something to snack on when I'm drinking beer. Usually some junk food or something. I like carbonated drinks is the best way to put it. Yeah, nothing wrong with a little bit of carbonation. Aside from all of the sugar, I guess. Alright, we'll let the archers shoot some more of them. And we'll just get healed up a little bit here too. lost track of the. Actually, I'd like to get rid of the arrow boys, if possible. That should pretty much get us back to full strength. We'll just try and run down as many of them as we can, especially the archers, because we do have to siege them. We can do only Corona and Lime. Yeah, Corona's pretty nice. It's almost like a pop, man. The Coronas. That it's nice and light, especially with the lime in there. Too many of them, but it should make the siege a little bit easier for us as well. I'm surprised that they should be good enough. I'm surprised that they actually sallied out like that. Especially considering the balance of power, but
they will toil for Ithras. Their
damn.
only worth is service.
It gets us back to full strength. Son of a bitch. Did a rebellion just pop up and kill that guy? That's hilarious. Ooh. Should maybe,
Leave none
because we're gonna have to deal with that rebellion. Maybe we should make room in the army
This is absurd.
for that guy right there.
Take their heads.
There's a slight possibility we might be able to pick it up. Did you watch Legend today? Only a little bit. I had like a lot of errands and stuff. Like I had usually like while I'm doing housework and stuff, like I'll put Legend on in the background. So I watched a little bit, but not a whole lot. Like I didn't catch very much of it, unfortunately. Caught a little bit of it yesterday as well. Yeah, I was hoping I want to watch. I started watching Angry Joe. Angry Joe, not to be confused with Angry Jew. Yeah, Angry Joe is streaming. I think he's streaming right now. The Ghost of the new Ninja Samurai, Ghost of Tsushima, I think it's called. Him and his crew are streaming on Twitch. I think they might even be live right now. I'm not sure. But I started watching that last night a little bit. I was up pretty late last night watching that. It's actually really good. The game looks freaking awesome. I'm thinking about picking it up. Start it up. Let's move forward as well. Just about free from the... Ah, for fuck's sake. God damn it. Trying to hold too many buttons at the same time.
Orders received.
Should be okay there. And you... Actually, come over here and help deal with those archers.
Bleak, but unyielding.
What the fuck is going on with you guys? Why are you guys going so slow? God damn it. I don't know why. I don't know how I got them moving so slow there. I can't wait for Troy because I liked the Total Wars that most hate. Like love Thrones of Britannia. Okay. Honestly, I've been thinking I want to get back to Thrones of Britannia a little bit. and play a little bit of it, to be honest. I'm actually gonna bring you guys up on the walls. Fuck it. Because honestly, it reminds me, it's like they took the Attila engine and they optimized it. Like the battles themselves are really smooth in Thrones of Britannia, and the sieges, it's got some of the best siege maps in any Total War. I decided not to play Troy at all. Yeah, I'm really impressed with what I saw this far. You just get the free version on August 13th. Yeah, I agree, man. Just pick up the free version of the game, and you'll be good to go. Do they have a general in here somewhere? They've got to have a general, right? Might as well if you change your mind. I decided not to take it even for free. They should pay me for creating an epic account and wasting my time with an unpolished game. LOL. The map looks great, Yijit. Map looks good. Everything else literally breaks my heart. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it'll be that bad. Like, I think... Ah, there he is there. Where's Roach? Roach, get over there. So we can catch him. Oh shit! Oh, son of a bitch! You know what it is? We don't have we've already got somebody in the cage, so we can't catch somebody else. Anyway, I forgot to interrogate and execute. Sorry, it's been a while since I played Eltharion, so I'm a little bit off. Let's go get some work done. Where did I put the lions? You guys move up to here. And you two should be able to handle most of this. Oh shit. Maybe we'll just actually move back a little bit since we're getting shot by their artillery.
Penance! Warden repositioning!
We take out the eagle, we take out the artillery.
Glory matters not! The Grim Warden rises! Empowered by vengeance!
This seems to be doing okay there so far. Let's move into position there. And let's bring you up for backup just in case. I'd like to get the eagle out and drop down his Vortex over here. These white lines seem to be giving Eltharion a little bit of a headache.
No surrender!
Ah, damn it. That's quick. Important thing, make sure that they don't shoot with those bolt throwers so I bring the army over. What are those, Sea Guard? Yeah. You guys jump in there and help out for a little bit. The funniest thing is everyone was so hyped for Rome 2 and they all got so angry. Yeah, but honestly, man, like, people are still raging about it, you know, afterwards. And I think, for example, Pixelated Apollo, I think has like an internal hatred for Rome 2 because of that. Because like that guy trash talks Rome 2 so much. Oh shit, you guys pull out now. Should have been cycle charging you. add at you because they gave so much false promises, which they couldn't keep when the game came out. Yeah, it definitely. From what I know, what I know about it, it sounds like the game was rushed. Essentially, that the game was released before it was finished. Alright, guys, come on over here, and you guys are done for the day. Can't reach him there, so it's okay. I'll get back in there. Actually, go for the bolt thrower. Does anybody know? So, like, what the rules are for capturing these things? If we have to wipe it out, or if damn it, I moved this. So I don't have to move that far. But you can get over here and participate in this. Because I know there's like a percentage chance, but I don't know if like I was told in Attila that you have to not wipe the unit out completely. So I don't know if we have to maybe make sure that one of the guys survives. Don't shoot him. Shoot over here. Let them get off the field, I think. We get our... Okay, we got these guys off the field. I think we can catch those chariots. To capture archer piece, you've got 10% chance, and you have to have a 1 slot available in your army. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you kill the unit completely or if you leave it alive. It's just a 1 in 10 chance. I knew that there was some element of chance involved, but I'm not sure. I wasn't sure exactly how it works. Anyway, yeah, there's one guy left. This Starwood staff thing is pretty good too. Oh shit! Should be paying attention to what I'm doing here. We'll just get these guys healed up. To my knowledge, yes. Okay, cool, man. Thank you. It's too bad that there's like that it's not in the game somewhere where you can look that up and be like, okay, that's how that mechanic goes or works exactly, and you can. I don't know. I mean, all these things you have to kind of figure out on your own, kind of thing.
Coin is all there.
Could definitely use the cash right now, but
Let them
prefer to keep the army at full strength if we can.
on your feet. Always ready. It is required. Eltharion. By my father's blade.
Do you rush lightning strike? Sometimes. I mean, it depends on the lore, depends on the situation. Usually, I'd like to unlock the what do you call it? The battle traits, the stuff that improves like your units. For example, like the trait for this army for the archers, definitely really helpful. So that's usually what I go for first, but it's not necessary. Shit, I forget which general is standing inside this settlement and which is standing outside the settlement. I guess it must be this guy standing inside. No, it's gotta be this guy. This guy's gotta be... Does that make sense? Yeah, it should be... well, this is the guy we want to capture, I think.
Bleak, but
So
unyielding.
you guys come back over here. Alright, there we go.
Lawmaster of poet.
I fight for Ibris. Warden of Alpha.
But yeah, this campaign is kind of an interesting situation. I am picking up from where I left off the blitz that I did like I want to say like a month or two ago. Good stream, man. I am off to dinner. I will watch you later when the stream loads on YouTube. Salute. All right, Achu. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate you stopping by, and yeah, good conversation. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of the stream. Well, we'll be streaming this probably for the rest of the week, I think.
After Lawmaster.
Eltharion move.
Enjoy your dinner.
I am ever ready.
I'm waiting.
Okay, we don't want to kill this guy. I guess we could wear him down. I think this is the guy that's standing outside the battlefield. Though probably won't be every single day that we stream it. Probably like I'll take a day or two off in between streams, and then probably I'm thinking Thursdays and Fridays. I want to make sure that I stream on both of those days, since Legend doesn't stream on YouTube on those days. So I'm thinking about making those like sticking to that schedule, and then the rest of the schedule will be somewhat random.
Avenge the foe.
Just try and make sure not to get into too much trouble. But the goal is we want to take out our Nessa so that we can...
Warden repositioning.
Ooh, actually, you know what? It's not our Nessa that's going to affect their morale the most. It's this guy,
Trust wizards.
William Ingle. So let's see if we can take him out.
Onward.
And then we'll try and capture our Nessa. Yeah, I think we'll use the cage on our Nessa.
The warden marches. Eltharion serves.
Actually, might move you guys up into the woods there. Just be careful the deck gunners.
I am called upon. Eltharion. I follow my vow.
Militia, militia.
Glory matters not. To battle.
Kind of this there. This could have been worse.
In Moranian's name. Eltharion.
Alright, this guy's separated. Go see if we can
Eltharion.
maybe catch him.
Eltharion.
Ah, shit, I guess I didn't need to
Empowered by
use that
vengeance.
ability. Is that, where did he go? Oh, he's right there. Yeah, this is good too, if we can keep their army separated. The Beat Coasts are fun to fight. They have aspects of the Empire, while having the strength and weaknesses of the Undead. Bloated Corpses are just amazing. Yeah, Bloated Corpses is definitely a fun unit. But yeah, not my first choice. They are kind of tricky to use. Actually, were there some bloated corpses in this army? I don't see any. Definitely gotta be careful of those.
Show no fear.
But so far, this is going pretty good.
I fight for Ibris.
We want to kill that guy, but
Eltharion. For Tor Ibris. The Grim Warden rises. Obliterate them. I am ever ready.
now those crabs could be a little bit of a problem.
They die.
have to remember to use this. Archers.
Eltharion!
I think that did more damage to their own troops than to ours. Alright, you get back in the air, maybe drop a Vortex on this over here. Clear some of this up. They seem a little bit indecisive what they want to do. Looks like they're bringing some more troops back this way. Actually, come over here. There goes militia. Do they have any guns over here? Doesn't look like it.
In Moranian's name!
Let's see if we can get out of there. Back in the sky.
March toward penance. Empowered by vengeance.
Same thing with you.
Eltharion! I go. I must. Eltharion! The Grim Warden rises!
I'd like to stay away from the crabs. I think that's what's doing the damage to us there. And let's see if we can finish these guys off. And I do want to try and kill this guy because that's going to affect their morale the most. I just haven't had the opportunity to isolate him yet. Just dealing with these kind of troops.
I fight for Egress! By my father's blade! Eltharion! Avenge the fallen!
They seem to be messing around a bit. We could bring the army up, but I don't mind. I mean, they're taking more damage than we are, and we're not in any danger just yet. And Eltharion's taking a bit of damage, but he should be alright.
The warden marches! The fangsword hunts! I go! I must! Fangsword strikes! Don't give him an inch!
138 kills. How many for Roach? 105. It's not too bad.
Penance!
Good start to this battle.
Eltharion!
Probably keep the two of you together if we can.
Bleak but unyielding! Eltharion!
Just keep healing him.
Guided by wavestones!
Plus two, I think the Apotheosis gives a little bit of a bonus. So I think we've got the Shield of Sapphire, which gives a little bit of ward save for the army when we pop it down. Maybe we don't have the Shield of Sapphire. Oh, there it is. Plus 11% damage resistance. Only lasts for 9 seconds, but does help out a bit. They don't want to make the attack here. I don't want to come forward either because the ground is a little bit it's not the greatest there.
Empowered by vengeance.
I'm just wondering how much more of this we should do. We should fall back and let them come at us now.
Eltharion. It serves Egress.
We have done a fair bit of damage to them.
By my
Definitely a good start to the battle. I would have really liked to isolate him, but these troops just seem
as long as we draw
like they don't want to allow that to happen.
Penance. Warden repositioning.
Alright, I think I am going to fall back now and see if they come toward to the main group.
I am ever ready. March toward penance.
Worn them down a fair bit.
Eltharion. Avenge the fallen.
Let's just get a little bit of healing in the meantime.
Guided by wavestones.
The range units are pretty damaged as well. Actually, yeah, let's go. We'll drop one more Vortex. See if we can finish off those bombers and Eltharion and come back.
The Grim Warden rises!
Wasn't it? That didn't work out super well. But at least it separated their infantry
Eltharion!
from their ranged units here. Shield of Safari on Phoenix Guard on tabletop was brutal. Ah. Always wanted to try out tabletop, but none of my friends play it, so and never really got into it. But always looked really interesting to me, but I never had the opportunity to actually play it. And like coloring the units and everything, painting the units and stuff, I think would have been really awesome. I'm surprised that's actually something like a feature that they didn't add to this. I feel like that would have made the game a little bit more interesting, or at least multiplayer more interesting. If they had done something like what they did with Shogun 2 and the what was it called? Avatar Conquest or something? Can't remember what it was called, but in Shogun 2 they had something kind of similar to that.
Eltharion!
But yeah, I thought that would have been a really interesting thing they could have done with this.
It shall be done. Orders received.
Alright, they're almost in range.
In Moranian's name! Spearman!
Let's move up a bit. Actually come over here. Actually, just wait till they get into the range of the archers. And you guys go shut down those scurvy dogs. You can help out as well.
Archers!
Spearmen! It will be done.
What did I do with Cavill? Where is he? Okay, it's over here. Cavill, you can slow them down there.
The might of Ingress! No surrender!
As you say.
Chosen our poet!
Shouldn't last too long.
By my father's blade!
Understood.
Alright, it's going pretty good, I think.
Ever ready!
You guys pull out for a second.
Spearmen!
Bangsword hunters! Empowered by vengeance!
Who's he fighting against? Oh, that's Arnessa. Come help out with this. Let's see if we can capture her.
We will obey.
Blood and vengeance!
Let's just
It shall be done.
pivot the army a little bit.
It shall be done. Lawmaster of poet.
We've got all these units bogged in here now. Let's have to catch her.
Speak quickly.
Send the Phoenix to deal with that. And you can run those guys down. Alright, see if you can catch her. Everybody focus on those crabs for now. I don't know if you caught some of that, but oh shit. Okay, that was close. Almost missed her.
I'm waiting.
Shield of Suffering. Okay, I read that already. Painting and army customization needs to happen. It almost makes the money you spend on it worth it. Haha. Yeah, I mean, like, holy shit. Like, if you take into consideration all of the DLC, so Warhammer 1, like, you need Warhammer 1 to basically play Warhammer 2. I mean, the Mortal Empires anyway. So, take into consideration all of the costs for Warhammer 1, Warhammer 2, and then all of the DLC. I don't know what the total price is, but holy shit, it's got to be pretty high. I mean, that's why I think it's really important to pick up this stuff when they have deals on Steam and things like that. Otherwise, like, the game is just like insanely expensive. But you're right. I think painting and army customization needs to happen. And there's no reason why they shouldn't be able to put it into campaign as well, maybe, but definitely in multiplayer. I think it would make multiplayer a little bit more interesting. Close victory. 45 losses compared to almost 1,800.
Worthless.
That's definitely not worth it. Take that. I mean, it would be nice to be gaining the extra influence, but it's not hugely crucial at the moment. It's actually maybe something that we should pick up is a noble. Wouldn't be a bad idea.
Eltharion.
Vlad with his army of Vanguard Vargas just tear out everything. Yeah, that does sound pretty awesome. Just gonna heal them. They're getting shot at. Fine.
The enemy is casting spells.
What's he got now? What is this? Helm of your wrist. Enemies cannot die while this. Oh, cool. 50-meter radius. Pop that and that.
The might of Everest.
And just. You're not going to be able to catch them, but anyway, chasing them off, I guess, wasn't the worst thing in the world. You might not even get to see these new archers. But yeah, I mean, I am a huge fan of archers. If you've watched any of my campaigns ever, I love archers. And I mean, like, yeah, part of that is growing up in Nova Scotia. My dad was part of the Bow Hunters Association for years and years. I don't think he does it anymore because he's getting a little bit older, and it just, you know, it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot out of you. But yeah, like I grew up using a bow, and I mean, on occasion, like I wouldn't say that I'm a expert archer by any stretch of the imagination, but I know how to use a bow, and I grew up with that in Nova Scotia. So it's part of the reason why I'm a huge fan of the archers. Like, and like these all archer kind of armies, I've been using them for like a long time. Like my first Bretonia campaign, oh my gosh, I love the Bretonian peasant archers. They're freaking pretty good. Pretty good. But yeah, anyway, that's one of the main reasons why I'm a big High Elf fan. But on top of that, though, like the High Elves, like, they're just like, they've got such a great army roster. Like, you don't have to build all archer armies. You know, like you've got great melee infantry. You've got Swordmasters of Hoeth. You've got the Phoenix Guard. You've got I mean, artillery is a little bit lacking, but with these bolt throwers, you've got kind of like an all-purpose artillery, which is, you know, pretty useful even in the late game, or at least it is for me. You've got star dragons, like the strongest dragon in the game. You've got freaking what else do you have in the roster? Like, so much good stuff. Like, you've got heaps and heaps of archers. Like, you've got so many different archers. You've got the regular archers. You've got the Sea Guard. You've got the Shadow Walkers. And then, like, faction mechanics. They've got really cool faction mechanics. Their rights and things like that are really useful. So, yeah, I don't know. I think they're really well put together faction. Oh, you know what? Who I didn't mention as well is the Empire. Freaking love playing as Empire. It's one of my favorite factions also. So, a lot of really cool factions in the game. I haven't really, I feel like I've got like 1,400 hours in it, I think now. Maybe more, maybe 1,500 hours. But, I've barely even touched the surface, or scratched the surface. Like, there's so many lords that I haven't played with yet. And so many factions that I haven't tried out yet. That, yeah. Lots of replayability in this game. But yeah, to answer your question, that was kind of like a long-winded 10-minute answer to your question. Yeah, the High Elves are probably my favorite faction. Empire is probably the close second. And then the other factions I mentioned, I enjoy playing them as well. Archery is pure sex. Fun fact: did you know nukes were invented before compound bows? Yeah, I think you're right. That's that's freaking hilarious. That is freaking hilarious. This is another fun fact for you, is that the bikini. So when the nukes, before like everybody sort of came to their senses and realized how. Where is the mortar? Alright, so guns over there. Got more guns there, and there's the mortar. Alright.
Eltharion! Empowered by vengeance!
You skirt the edge of the map there, so we can come around.
Eltharion!
Eltharion, you go for the mortar.
Eltharion sends me!
And you see if you can just come back this way.
Bleak, but unyielding.
Those hand cannons could be deadly.
Warden of Alpha,
Let's come around.
the fang sword hungers. The might of Everest, always ready.
Alright. Come over here and shut down those gunnery mobs. They're chewing up the Phoenix pretty bad, and we'll let the White Lions finish off the hand cannon, or the mortars rather. Oops. Looks like the Eagle Bolt Thrower is picking good targets for now.
In Moranian's name. By my father's blade.
Just try and shut down these range units, and then swing the White Lions around. Listen, it's nearly 2 a.m. here. Fantastic stream, but I gotta sleep. Kick some vampire ass. Thanks, man. I'm only gonna be going for another 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Usually, like, I want to try and stick to about 4 hours for the streams. I feel like when I do more than that, it deters me from like doing like the next stream right away. So I want to try and stick to 4 hours, and then what I'm gonna try and do with this campaign is do sort of like a video on YouTube the day after with I'm gonna try and post a video with just sort of like a summary and a little bit of highlights from the battles from the previous stream. So Yeah, anyway, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate all the support, and it's been nice chatting with you as well.
Show no fear.
What does this do? Is that like a sort of like a spirit leech? This thing? Ring of corn. It doesn't seem to be doing too much damage. You guys focus on this thing? These guys? Oh shit. What are we doing over here? Just mopping things up. Just a little bit worried about them. Alright, good. Good. Only shitty thing about fighting these guys is that we don't have time afterwards to get our troops healed up. Start smashing those walls, and you guys move up. And you guys start moving over here as quickly as possible. You stay out front, and you stay out front as well. Hopefully they shoot at that. And the rest of you just get over here. I'm not gonna try and hide them in the forest. Just wonder if we should try and deal with these guys on the guns over here. Excuse me, sorry. Surprised you kept the lions. You like the unit. Yeah, I am kind of attached to them a little bit. You know, we don't need to keep them, but I feel like they're useful in certain situations, and they just give the army a little bit more versatility. They're nice to protect we can use them to protect the artillery and whatnot. It's just sort of a flavor thing. It's not really like a I don't think it's sort of like necessarily a competitive type thing, but I think there's definitely more efficient units that we could put in there. Probably like my preference is usually to go with 4 bolt throwers, so if I was going to replace them with anything, that's probably what it would be. But yeah, I don't know, I find them useful. The fact that they've got that armor piercing and bonus versus infantry, they're a nice little unit. They hit pretty hard. They're a little bit squishy, but their leadership is low. So usually when well, it's not too bad. 73. Yeah. So when they do take damage, usually they rout a little bit. And all right, let's get you guys off the walls here. I'm not really paying attention to what you're doing. And you guys keep moving over here. Protected the archers pretty good here. So let's get into a little bit better formation.
Spearmen, for duty.
You guys get out front.
Asur, advance.
And then you guys all get in behind. Like so. And let's get over here. Let's get all of our heroes together. We'll get some healing in with the Earth Blood. Well, let's get the 4 of you together. We'll get you healed up. I do have my bolt throwers on. I guess I must have them on fire. I do have them on fire. Well, anyway, that's okay. We can actually start bringing the archers up. It might not be a bad idea to put you guys out front of them. Actually, you know what? Hold. Or sorry, hold. It's not necessary. We should outrange them. Aside from the mortars. Just gotta be careful of the mortars. Alright, time to get to work. Where are the mortars? Mortars are not super protected right now, so maybe I might go for them with the two, with our air units here.
Eltharion!
The gods will it.
Just get healed up a little bit first. It looks like the mortars only got range to there, I think. Something's got range to here.
Beware, enemy magic.
Maybe that's the mortar?
Enemy spells. Enemy magic. Prince of Elfwan. Noble born. As you say. Asur Lawmaster.
Yeah, we took a lot of damage when I was over there sort of messing around. And how did you get out of formation?
Will be done. Command me.
Let's creep up a little bit.
Done.
Alright, you two should be okay to
Eltharion!
just be careful of their
Avenge the
guns.
Eltharion moving! Bleak, but unyielding! I am called upon!
So, you know what? The thing is, we could go and attack the mortars, but
Always ready!
if we attack their units here, the mortars are going to bomb their own troops a little bit. Move up a little bit more. You just stay out front.
Following orders. Archers. Asurian guides us. We will obey.
Bring these guys up too. Alright, our Spire Guard here should do the bulk of the work. I don't know if this is, I didn't check, I should have checked if this is their last settlement, so I'm not sure if it's worthwhile to try and capture Arnessa here, or not. So far, it's going pretty good.
Servant of the tower. Right away.
Their mortar does have ammunition still. Just check the range on it. Okay. But so long as we don't bring up the archers past here, we should be okay. Yeah, and they're still trying to bomb this area, which means if they hit their own troops, then it's all good. We don't have to be super choosy with our targets here. Obviously, with the endless volley, I think we can allow the archers to just do their thing. I'd like to get the other archers, just our regular archers, shooting as well, just to speed this along a little bit. Could send these guys up to help out too.
Speak quickly.
We'll just let, actually,
They tremble before our power. Noble. Direct me.
wait, where the fuck is Cavo? Oh my gosh. Hiding back there with the archers. So I want to try this thing out again. Not sure exactly how it works. Try that on her.
Empowered by vengeance.
Starting to reach our limit for replenishment for Eltharion. Yeah, it's doing a bit of damage to her.
As long as we drop.
Let's move everybody up and just see if... Ooh, actually...
Orders received.
Not that far. Just right to there should be fine.
March to Vortex.
Alright, let's go see if we can finish her off. And... yeah, I guess it's not necessary for us to send these guys on the wall. These two should be able to handle it. Oh, here comes their bloated corpse. Watch out. Damn, that actually did do a lot of damage. I don't know if that was... Try and catch her. Alright. I think you guys are done for now. I don't... God damn. Eltharion, get out of there, man. Alright, let's go. Actually. These fucking crabs. I don't think this is gonna help or do any damage to them, but it might help him get out of there. Come on, get out of there, man. Alright, that was a little bit closer than it probably should have been there. I left them in a little bit on their own, a little bit longer than maybe I should have. But, alright. Let's,
Acknowledged.
alright, you guys position over there. You guys position over there. And then everybody else
Shall be done.
move forward a bit.
Without fail.
The mortar still does have ammunition, so we've got to be careful of that. Doesn't seem to want to shoot at our
For duty.
shit, it's shooting at the spire guard.
For duty.
Move back. Move back. Shit. We only lost one unit model in that hit, though. That wasn't too bad. And I think Eltharion's done for the day.
They are wavering.
We will obey.
Actually, we could probably bring the artillery up.
Weapons ready.
Alright, just like shooting fish in a barrel. Or, in this case, pirates in a barrel.
It will be done. It shall be done. Sit on seal today. Loyal. It will be done. Forward.
Actually, let's bring the spears up in front. So if they shoot at anything, they shoot at the spears.
As you say. Giran protects me.
Yeah, it's not actually killing unit models. These Spire Guard, they must have enough health to be able to absorb a little bit of the punishment. So as long as we can keep healing them. They don't have a lot of shots left either. Where's Roach? Let's send Roach in to see if we can finish them off.
Warden of Safaris.
Really burning through a lot of magic
The
here, but
might of Ivres.
Power Reserve 31. Not super accurate either. I just want to be careful with him. But, ooh, son of a bitch. Maybe we can explode these bloated corpses and do a fair bit of damage. Just gotta be careful of these animated hulks. Almost a dead birdie. Yeah, it was almost a dead birdie there. That was freaking sweet. There we go. That's one way to deal with the artillery. And there's a nice little hit and run. So I feel like this is not going to do much damage right here, but I feel like that was probably a really bad spot to position the. All right, let's start climbing the walls, and we'll just position the archers on the walls. And bring you guys up as well.
Understood.
Let's get up here. We'll just position them there. We won't actually go in with them.
Without fail. Understood.
But this fight should be pretty much just about over now. Shit. Sort of forgot about Roach there for a second.
Loyal.
Ah, this guy took a bit of damage. It's okay.
Lakoy.
Actually, you come around here too.
Magical power. Advance. The winds are rising.
Prince of Elthwan.
Alright, you guys
March.
come down
For the
here.
tower. Forward.
And Roach, you just get there to support them. Hopefully that'll draw these guys over, and we can shoot the shit out of them.
Ever ready. The Grim Warden
Just let this
rises.
The enemy is
fully replenish before we use it again. I don't think the Morgulls can climb on the walls, or at least I hope not.
loyal.
God damn it.
Acknowledged. For duty.
Oh, there we go. We got the army loss. Sweet. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed all of those battles. And I'm looking forward to getting some more good ones in. I'm just going to give you guys sort of an idea of what my thinking is for the next phase of the campaign when we start the next stream up. So, essentially the goal for the campaign is to kill, capture, and execute Grom the Paunch. So we will find him down here somewhere. So we're looking for a base of operations to set up on this continent. And over here, it's occupied by the Tomb Kings. So I don't think we're gonna. I don't want to get dragged into a big war with them because that's gonna exhaust our resources. Gonna be kind of a pain in the ass. What I'm thinking is we're gonna set up Sartosa as a military base. We'll get our secondary army to full strength, and in the meantime, Eltharion is going to sail. He'll probably pick up quite a bit of treasure on the way, but he's gonna sail all the way around the coast of the continent here, all the way down. We do have the option, we could land over here, but I don't think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come all the way around to the tip and then settle over here in these islands and fight whoever's controlling the islands. Set up our base of operations here. Nice naval base away from home. And then we will push straight for the heart of Grome's empire. So that's the plan. So I'm not sure how much of that we'll be able to get done in the next stream. Streams are typically about 4 hours, but Eltharion will be making his journey across the seas, and will be heading for Grom, wherever the fuck he starts over here. I guess maybe over here. I'm not sure exactly where his start location is, but I know it's somewhere near this volcano. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Look forward to seeing you on stream, and I'm having a blast playing this campaign. I think Eltharion has become possibly my favorite lord to play as in the game. So yeah, welcome to pop in and join the stream. I appreciate it, and hope to see you there. Have a great day. Ragnarok signing out.